Brothers and sisters, we'd like to welcome you to this Eagle Court of Honor. Due to some mechanical mishap, the cause of which we do not know, the pre-opening exercises will not go forward. However, we will have the presentation of the color guards by the Marine Corps. If all of you would please stand at this time, we'd ask.
March.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Word. March.
They will stay at attention during the entire ceremony. With that, we'll ask Brother Ramon to come forward and give the opening prayer. Brothers and sisters, this is a special court of honor. This is what we call the Eagle Court of Honor, to honor a new Eagle Scout, if you will. As part of the tradition, we ask all those who have attained the rank of Eagle to please rise and locate themselves over here to my left and to your right. So all those who are Eagle Scouts, would you please rise up now and sit over there. I know there's more Eagle Scouts than that, but they're away at this time. Thanks, Brother Steve. Vaughn, would you please come forward? It is with great honor and really a privilege that I introduce to you someone that you already know, Vaughn Odermatt, but in this case as a new Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. Now, part of the program we will hear from a few people, but right now we're going to have Vaughn sit over here up in the front, and then we're going to have a slideshow or presentation by Scoutmaster Tom Good.
He's already cut his finger down there. I don't know if he remembers that or not. This is a camp that we go on every year. I don't know who that is, but you're seeing the backside. Vaughn's on the other side of the tent back there. This is the camp out we go down Red Rock Canyon in the desert every year. I think he just got up there. And he's back behind there. This is one of the other things we do down there is do some target shooting. You might recognize some of the other scouts there. This is kind of an older picture. Here's another scene back at the in the desert. This is an interesting shirt I saw. I just had to take that picture. Did everybody get that? I'm not sure exactly what this was. Do you remember, John? Is this up about 11,000 feet?
It's Loose Lake.
Justin's got a fish there. And this was from 2 years ago. We had a encampment. Bond took place in this, what was it, a deep thing where you had to dive? You had to bring the weight back up, and you're just coming back up, trying to catch some air. Of course, it was a little bit cold up there, too. And this is at a place called Panther Creek. And one of the scenes from that area is down here grabbing something quick to eat it on the trail. And this is when we came out. We, of course, wanted to get a group photo. These are some of the places this summer we visited. I think this is Ranger Lake. It's kind of hard to see while in there, but in the background, one of those peaks is Mount Whitney. I don't know which one it is. This is up a place called Stillman Pass. And there's the Four Amigos. This is another scene from the 50 milers crossing a small creek. This is again from Stillman Pass. This 50 miler spent, seemed like a lot of our time in camp. Really, we did. Of course, the first thing you always wanted to do when you got to camp is eat. And this is a scene from Ranger Lake, in that same area. It's almost dusk here. And that's the last one.
The meat of the program, as I call it, and that is the actual presentation of the Eagle Scout. And as is tradition, and at the request of Vaughn, he's asked his Scoutmaster, Tom Good, to take that, make that presentation.
Dad up here too.
Just a second.
First of all, I have to say a few things before I give it to you. It's a great honor. It's a great honor to be able to give you this Eagle Award. I've worked with it many years, and I'm glad that you finally got it. You've been working hard toward it, and I appreciate the fact that you had the ability to go through and get this award, because I knew you could do it. And again, there's only a few that ever get the Eagle Award, so you have to realize it is a good honor. Of course, at this time, you need to take this special pin and pin that on. This is the hardest thing in scouting, is to pin the mother's pin on mother.
Don't poke her, she'll explode.
You see, on purpose, they make these pins with these little pink glass. There are others with this. There's a dad's pin. He doesn't have to pin dad's pin on. There's a tie tag. There's also a patch that he'll sew on, the eagle patch, and then the eagle medallion itself. So I'd like to present this to you and say thank you, Bob.
And Dad, that award that you received is a tie clasp, so you can wear a tie, you know. Brothers and sisters, besides presenting the Vaughn with the Eagle Award, we also have some other awards. And scouting program, primarily of the young men. And not just in the program, but the young men really achieve what they try to accomplish. And so to present the accommodations from the stake, we've asked Mike Powell if he'd come forward. After Mike, Brother John Toth will make the scouting awards, and then Mom will, it says parents, is that right, Mom? We'll make some awards, and then I'll wait till that one. Mike.
Well, Vaughn, I have a special commendation from the state presidency about 3 years ago under the prophet's invitation to recognize seminary and it's like we're without a microphone. Recognize seminary and priesthood and scouting. They began a new recognition program. They encouraged the state presidencies to make sure that all the Eagle Scouts in each state are recognized. Our state presidency printed some special commendations up, and he asked the Young Men's Presidency to visit each Port of Honor, and that's what I'm doing here tonight. I'd like to read this to you, if I might. Waysay, California State, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints recognizes Vaughn Odermatt. Congratulations upon receiving the highest rank in scouting, the Eagle. Receiving this award indicates that you are a very special young man and now a member of an elite group of leaders. Scouting represents the highest ideals of honesty, integrity, discipline, leadership, service, and loyalty to family, church, community, and country. You now represent the ideals exemplified by General Moroni in the Book of Mormon. And we hope you will apply these same principles in your future missionary service, your education, and your family. We encourage you to continue your service to scouting and return to future generations of young men the training and tradition you have received. We salute and honor your parents for assisting and encouraging you in achieving this worthy and lofty goal. And may your Heavenly Father's choicest blessings be yours as you continue along the trail of Eagle. Vaughn, I congratulate you and present you with this commendation.
Present to Vaughn some local and national recognition from the Boy Scouts of America. From our council, the Sequoia Council, Vaughn Odermatt, Troop 338, has satisfactorily completed the requirements and is hereby certified as an Eagle Scout by the Boy Scouts of America. And that's on behalf of the council. And I have a letter here from the National Board. Dear Vaughn, we wish to congratulate you for attaining the Eagle Award. This achievement places you in a group of outstanding citizens who have earned the right to wear the Eagle badge through diligence and hard work. You have set high standards for yourself. Now you have the added responsibility of upholding and maintaining the proud traditions of scouting. We know that you will continue to be guided in your daily living by the Scout oath and law. The basis for development of your own personal code of conduct could not provide better guidance and will contribute to a more meaningful life. Best wishes to you for your continued success in all that you do. Sincerely, John L. Clendenden, President, Ben H. Lev, Chief Scout.
And you look at it, you say, oh, he's going to go to school someday, he's going to do this, I'm all right with this. And before you know it,
That's with the ties.
I think some of you know that in the Boy Scout movement, of all the Boy Scouts that come in, 3% of them eventually go on to receive the rank of Eagle. So, Vaughn, you're in an instance to the top. But where much is given, much is also expected. And part of being the Eagle Scout is to take the Eagle charge. We'll give you a few minutes to say a few things. And then after Vaughn has concluded his remarks, then Brother Tom Gooden will give the closing prayer, and we'll have some refreshments over there.
I was down there earlier, the other end, and asked if he had to say the Scout authored the law tonight. He told me he had to say everything, so I hope in 30 minutes he got it ready. Part of this has to be read, and I'd just like to say a couple things too. I had the opportunity to work a little bit with Vaughn, as kind of followed his path through. I also had the opportunity, and I hope you all take the opportunity tonight to look at his project book over on the table. There's one page in there that he wrote about his future life, and I think that Vaughn at an early age is pretty serious. Sundays ago I was walking out the foyer, and probably I should have been in class, and I could tell he was in deep thought. And we had a little conversation, and I appreciate Vaughn, and I appreciate his goals, and the one goal that he's reached here this evening. It's awfully important to him, and he's been nervous about this the last couple of weeks. We've sit and worked at a program, and he's being presented that here tonight. Vaughn, what the bishop says is true. Only about a little over 2% of the young men achieve this rank. In the church, it's a little higher, about 10%. They used to say that when you see a man at the top of a mountain, he just didn't. Sometimes when you're back on the trail, and tonight you've reached that pinnacle. One that starts off with "on my honor." You remember that one. You are, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother scouts, true and worthy scouts. Your responsibility goes beyond your fellow scouts, to your country and to your God. America has many. You are to help her in all that she needs most. She has a great past, and you are to help make sure that she has a great future. I charge you to undertake your citizenship. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold. So use their strengths. I charge you to be among those who dedicate their skills and ability to the common good. Build them selfish citizenship. Vaughn, do you accept this charge? Would you raise your hand and swear to the scout sign and give us the scout oath?
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Father in heaven, we're grateful for the diligence and the hard work he has put in and the things that he has learned, that he may be able to use these things in his future as he recalls the days that he spent in time working for you. I would ask that thou would be with us now as we receive strength from him and be blessed. And I ask these things in Jesus' name.
Tell us a little about your project.
First of all, I'd like to thank